Holy that's delicious. Welcome back to the Saucery. Today we're making Easter Sunday lasagna. So for Easter, I'm taking inspiration from some traditional lasagnas because here at the Saucery, we embrace tradition, but we're not at all traditional, as you all know. So I'm going to be making a pork mushroom lasagna. So if pork is not your thing, you can just swap a pound of pork for a pound of fresh mushrooms and just make it extra shroomy. I sort of want to kind of bring some traditional inspiration, and pork, which is also known as the Italian vegetable, is that traditional ingredient. I'm using fresh lasagna sheets, fresh peas, then of course the bechamel sauce that I just made, low moisture mozzarella, because fresh mozzarella tends to add a lot of liquid, it tends to be too wet. It's kind of like it just got out of the shower and it hasn't dried itself off. I'm also using some dried herbs that I put together myself for the pork. Dried porcini mushrooms that have been soaking in liquid. I'm gonna also be adding the liquid that it was soaking in because this is gonna add a lot more mushroom flavor. I just want it to be very shroomy. And how I'm gonna be making it extra shroomy is by adding our mushroom ragu, which has 4 mushroom varieties already. It has shiitake, oyster, porcini, portobello. It also has sage and garlic, so it's super rich, and it's gonna make this rich lasagna even richer. So we're gonna add some good quality olive oil. Add the pork. You can break up your meat with your spoon. The seasoning. Some salt. Okay, so it's starting to brown, so I'm gonna add the peas and mushrooms. A lot of flavor. Time for the sauce. Use the whole jar, don't be cheap. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna add some of that liquid that we soaked the dried porcinis in, just to give it some extra flavor. So time to taste the filling. It's really good. Deep, it's rich, it's mushroomy. I think this is ready to set aside and we can start building the lasagna. So now I'm gonna cook the fresh lasagna sheets. I cut them down to size because I'm gonna be using this size tray. It's a small, feeds about 2 to 4 people. So get like a wide, flat pan, ideally. That way you can add about 2 to 3 sheets at a time. Don't forget to salt your water 2 at a time into my wide pan. And then I'm gonna shock it in some cold water so it stops the cooking process. And then I'm gonna let it soak on a dish towel before building the lasagna. Okay, let's start layering. All right, so the first layer is always the sauce, the filling. Now for the pasta. Now the sauce and filling again. Make sure you get all the corners. All right, so now for the bechamel, just drizzle it over. Now for the grated cheese. I'm doing a mix of Parm Reg and Pecorino Romano. And now for the mozzarella. Just repeat. Repeat until you reach the top. I'm gonna really just pack it on with the mozz. I'm gonna add a lot because it's gonna cover it like a cheesy, gooey, cheesy blanket. I'm gonna add some extra grated cheese on top because why not? All right, I think this is ready to go in the oven. Look at that. Bubbles, crispy, brown, and a nice cheesy, gooey blanket. So see that there? That's a sign of a well-made lasagna right there. If your dish is clean, you're doing it wrong. Take out my piece. Holy that's delicious. So this is it. This is our Easter Sunday lasagna, our pork mushroom lasagna using our mushroom ragu. With the addition of the dried porcini, it just gives it more of a shroomy flavor. The pork, the peas, the cheese, the bechamel. The bechamel really, really just brings this lasagna to a luxurious level. It's perfect. It's rich, it's decadent, it's perfect for the holiday. Happy Easter!